Hello everyone, welcome to Building the Ultimate Matchbox Car Collection. My name's Tyrone. Got a couple of SuperKings for you today. One is from 86 and one's from 76, copyrighted anyway. We'll take a look at the slightly newer one. It's the K128 DAF Aircraft Transporter. Exciting features detailed on back. Let's have a look around the box first. 1986 copyright, so 87 release. Bit of artwork, on both tabs. The exciting features: automatic steering, fifth wheel, articulated trailer, and removable wings, just like a fly. Let's have a look. It's that familiar light blue packaging in the inside, and just slightly UV damage, nothing serious. Hopefully, I'll put that there. It's got some lacky band bits flying around there. When I hear that rattle, I always get worried, but I think it is just these sun damaged bits. Alright, let's get that out of the way. It's ugly. Automatic steering, we'll get to that soon. It's a familiar looking truck, isn't it? Look out. Look out. If I do that, it's going to be around the wrong way, isn't it? Oh, pop that in there. Yeah, it's a little bit bent out of shape. Let's get to the plane. That's the bit. Now, this sort of thing is rather unfamiliar to me because I always stuck to the 164s, and it was always a challenge to even get the good ones out of the 164s on the budget, but we'll learn together how to smash one of these things. Yeah. See, over the years the plastic gets a little bit brittle and Tyrone doesn't get more gentle. The two come together and you've got tears, just tears. We'll put it like that. We won't jam it in so hard it snaps. Poor thing. It was doing fine until I came along. That's the plane. I'm not sure what that resembles. It's clearly meant to be close to something, but no licensing, so they stayed away from exacts, I'm sure. There you go, little aeroplane. The fifth wheel and the articulation. Oh, there's not much of a swing there. Does that go back? Yes, it does. There you go. Because you need all the swing if you're reversing, don't you? Shiny tyres on this, and the automatic steering. Look at that. And the other way. Oh, look at that. That actually works quite well. I'm impressed. I mean, it's not radio control. What do you want? It's quite good, isn't it? And very elaborate staging area for the little aeroplane. That's the bottom. I'll get rid of that blackie. Get off. They get quite gross when they're like that, don't they? Macau, SuperKings 1986, and DAF, what is that? Space cab. S hasn't been stamped properly or moulded properly. K128 and 126 maybe, don't know. Got another doodacky there for some other model, I'm sure. Let's have a look at this poor little rear view mirror. Will that go in? Kind of. It's not really pointing the right way for anyone, but you know. You don't want to force these things. It did well to survive this long. I'll let it be now. So we'll pluck the wings off this. We'll pluck one of them off. Oh dear. This wing has got a bit of a bend to it. I didn't do it, I promise. I was amusing myself before the camera got switched on, as I often do. I was thinking about Mrs. Mason. She was the owner of our local toy shop. It was in like a you know, the strip shop. There's like 7 shops in a row, little ones. And there's a post office 2 doors down where we kept all our money. And when I accumulated 49 cents, I drew it all out and went a couple of doors down to Mrs. Mason and asked her what she had for 49 cents. She had Timpo Men. I don't think you could get a Matchbox car back then for 49 cents. Maybe I'm wrong, but I didn't buy one. But I was more interested in SuperKings because they were like $5. And she had, as we go to this one, I'll interrupt myself to show you. K25, the Digger and Plough. I read the copyright here. It was a 10-year span. Yeah, 1976 to 1977. This is the sort of thing that she would have in the front of her shop. Her little checkout or glass counter was at the back of the shop. And she couldn't see the front shelves, so she had alarms on them all. They were all glass shelves, and she had wire professionally done. It's not like she was MacGyver. And when you lifted something off the shelf, quite a loud alarm sounded. It was quite shocking. And since we knew this, we were too scared to touch anything. But this sort of thing would be on the shelves, and you'd think, why can't I get that for 49 cents? Why should I rip us off so bad? But she kind of knew us because our dad had a magazine subscription or 2, like, you know, those war magazines you used to get. And she used to say, oh, tell your dad there's 4,872 magazines waiting down here for him, because he didn't go to the shopping centre. That was beneath him. So he'd send us down with a cheque, and his cheques were always good. So, ooh, that's going to be a challenge. Oh no, we're right. Look at that. It's just straddled the cardboard. How am I going to wreck now? Oh dear. If that comes off, will it ever go back on? Quite a bit of force needed there. Wow, that's interesting, isn't it? They did things differently in the 70s. Yeah, so it should remind us to remind Dad to write out a big fat cheque for his back issue war magazines. He was a bit of an amateur carpenter too, so there'd be carpentry build this magazines, you know, the ones. He would give the cheque and walk out with a very heavy load of magazines. But in the meantime, she wouldn't make a sale to us with our pitiful amounts of money. But she entertained us. She'd stand there with her hands clasped like this and say not much at all, apart from, you can't afford that. You break it, you buy it. Or you break it, one of your dad's cheques is going to be landing on my desk with the exact amount. That's nice. There's no articulation apart from the bit. There's no automatic steering on this one. There's no steering at all, actually. I could do with a real one of these, apart from the snowplower. We don't get snow here in Perth, Western Australia. Just get bushfires and heat waves. That doesn't move at all. Does it come off? Oh, look. Ooh. Ooh, look at that. Look at that. The dude's ready for action there. Isn't that cool? I'm wondering if that should stay. Oh, look at that. That's in shot as well. It's all going right today. Muir Hill 161 on the tractor itself. So if it's not snowy, you can take the plough off. Now I'm wondering if I'm going to start ripping up paint. It's like Christmas morning. Oh, look at that. What is on the bottom? Matchbox SuperKings K5 Muir Hill tractor and trailer. Tractor and trailer? What? I don't know. Made in England, as it should be, 1972. So 73 this sucker first came out. I wonder if it was orange. I'll have to look up in the catalogue. Gee, you'd spend all day in the garden with that, wouldn't you? Ripping it to bits, seeing if you get one of Mum's pansies. You could probably hook a pansy. No suspension, but those rubber tyres are in perfect nick. That's great. Yeah. The sticker's a bit on the whoopsies. Didn't I just move that? No, very much. Show me your good side, love. That's a little bit skew off on that side too, but not bad at all, is it? So old. Wish my paint job was as good as that. And you can see the dude in there having a good old time. He's not watching what he's doing. Whoa! What do you want that ditch, Mrs. Jones? Whoa! Nice. Wonder it doesn't move, but clearly it can tow. Tuck it out of the way and off you go. Magic. So nice to finally get my hands on these sorts of things. Terrific. What a good day. Like, share, subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.